Do not make any unnecessary purchases that will probably make your bank account scream for the next year or so. It is temporary. Save your money. Do not, and I mean do not. Hi guys, it's the Bear and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be doing a 6th form advice video for my people that are about to go into 6th form. I just finished my first year A level, and these are things that I wish people told me before and during my first year of 6th form. I think I'll get right into it. These are basically all the tips and tricks, so if you see me looking this way, that explains why. This video is going to be broken out into 3 bits: social, academical, and emotional. We're very much impacted by these 3 parts of our lives more than any other thing. So we are going to start with the social aspects of 6th form. Choose your friends wisely, guys. I'm telling you, the people you surround yourself with will really determine how your time at 6th form would go. I'm not saying you have to stick with the same amount of people every time. It's okay to switch around and dabble a little bit in every friend group. I'm not saying you should have a massive friend group either. You can have a small group of friends, and you can have maybe like 2 or 3 friends in like your English lesson, or your one cute friend you sit with in physics. But do not get too involved with every group. If not, you feel exhausted. But always have a good friend group that not only will help you academically and like motivate you. I've fortunately been able to be surrounded by a group of people that they have helped me through a lot, guys. Shout out y'all. I was going through some really not tough academic times, but it was quite an adjustment considering that I came from a different secondary school to the 6th one I currently go to. Point number 2, there is nothing wrong with outgrowing certain friendships, guys. It is okay to not talk to that person you talk to in your first year of 6th form. It's okay to not talk to that person you talk to in your chemistry lessons. I don't know. It's not that there's anything wrong with you. There is nothing wrong with them. Both of you just realize that in that moment in time, you are not compatible the way that you used to be. This will lead me on to my next tip. Protect your peace. Do not, and I mean do not, by any means necessary, involve yourself in any school drama. Guys, anything, any gist, it is temporary. It is for 2 years and it's not going to matter. In fact, it's for a week, a day. It is not going to matter anymore. The more you use that to entertain yourself, the more like a problem you look. Because why are you using that to entertain yourself? And if you think about it, it's really draining. You do not have the energy, you do not have the time for that, guys. Okay, cleanse yourself. It's a little murky, a little dirty, a little toxic. Maybe you need to leave. And if you're the kind of person that's like, oh, but drama is always coming my way, Pookie, maybe you're the problem. I'm just you never know, really. This will lead me on to point number 4, which might be different from the other tips I've just given so far, but it's quite important, and I feel this falls nicely into this category. Save your money. That moolah, that little allowance you're getting, your job is giving you some cash, save it, my guy. Do not go to Weatherspoons and spend, because you're gonna hear a function that you probably did not plan to go to, but your friends were like, oh, let's go, and you're not gonna have some money. School functions, formals, maybe a school fair, I don't know, maybe like a sale or something that you're probably you will probably want to pay for. You probably want to just save your money, guys. I don't know what else to tell you. It makes sense. And the last but not the least tip in the social category, my guy, be you. Why be anyone else? When you are yourself, you will attract authentic people. You will attract the kind of mindset you're probably looking for. Everything will just not be difficult if you are yourself. If you keep trying to be a people pleaser, you will not know what you want. And doing things for others, especially when you don't want to, is quite exhausting. Okay, now with all that being said, I'm going to go into the 3rd category, which is the academic category. These tips I'm about to give you are probably very well heard, but I think you need to be reminded considering summer is about to end. So point number 1 in the academic category, do not procrastinate. Do not do it, dude. If you get homework and you know, not that you think, you know, this homework is probably going to give me, like, it's going to take less than an hour to get this done, do it. It's going to take 45 minutes, do it. Because if you're like, oh, it's really easy, I'll do it later, your mind will make you think that that isn't easy. Oh, I can just snap and do it, homework. And then you would keep piling those kind of things on top of one another until it becomes this massive pile of work that you forgot Friday is the deadline. And when Friday comes, guess who won't have the homework done? You. Please do it now, okay? It's not worth the stress if you know you can just get it done now. Point number 2. The majority of people choose 3 A-levels. Now in these 3 A-levels, I'm telling you, do not pick subjects that you think you're good at or you think you're gonna do good at. Pick subjects that you're going to enjoy. This subjects, you're gonna do it more frequently, right? And with more content that you did in like GCSE or in secondary school. So it's going to feel very repetitive. And at first, repetitiveness can feel very nice. But when you do it for up to a year, so my tip is choose subjects that you know that you won't mind walking into that lesson 2 times a week. Choose subjects that you will actually look forward to maybe talking to Mr. Shinglebottoms, or choose a subject that you know you wouldn't grieve when you think about it. Because that was me anytime I thought about computing, anytime I thought about physics. And we do not want that. You also don't want to pick a subject that when you are studying for it, you feel burnt out. Pick a subject that excites you. I'm being serious, guys. I'm being on a live buttocks right now. Save your peace, save your mental health, and do not go with the crowd. Just because your friend Anaïs said she's picking fine arts doesn't mean you should too. If you do not like fine arts, don't take fine arts. I'm not beefing anyone that does fine arts, guys. I'm just using an example. Which will lead me on to point number 3 in this category. Please, 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 and please do not disrespect any of the people that work at the school. Be kind to the staff, be kind to the teachers, be kind to everyone. There is no reason why we should be insulting and making life miserable for everyone else. We ourselves do not like being where we are at that time of the day. We are probably one of the worst highlights of their days. I know people that are probably like 17 and still act so childish. Like, bro, you're almost legal. Why are you acting like this? You're about to go into real life after this year. So please, it's not the mirror. It's not mindful. This will take me to my next point. Participate in school activities. Helping out with a fundraiser, making a club, being in the club, doing sports. Just do something. They will recognize you quicker and they'll be able to easily give a reference for you if you do need a reference. If you don't participate in the little things that, oh no, I can't be bothered, oh I can't be asked, the teachers or you won't have anything to write on your uni application. Because a lot of people think the uni application is just about, oh my grades, I got A star in all of them. But the uni is also looking for people that would be a difference in their environment. They want to look for something that makes you stand out of the crowd. Everyone can get straight A stars, but what makes every other person different from every other person that got an A star? But for the sake of future you, join that football club and you will thank me later. You're welcome. Point number 5. In as much as you are in school to do, sometimes you need to stop and give yourself a break. Stop and wait. It is very easy with the way the time flow and the go momentum of school is to get distracted and not realize how tired we truly are. So when you do realize that you are not at your peak, you are not at your, oh, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, stop. It is okay to not have the strength and the capacity to do it right now. And for the last and final tip for this category, celebrate your achievements, guys. Everyone has different abilities, like ability to do so and so, which might lead you to compare yourself to Justina or Christina or Gabriella. When you see that you yourself are doing the best you can at the progress you can, do not compare to others. You are your own hype man, because 2 years ago you probably wouldn't have imagined that you were able to do that thing that you have just done. Give yourself the credit. Now we are in the last category of this video. This is the emotional category. The first one is restarting hurts no one. There is nothing wrong with going back to point 0 and moving your way slowly to point 10, even when you see that other people are at point 5, because not only will you be able to do what people at point 5 have done quicker, but you'll be able to notice the patterns people at point 5 probably didn't even notice when you come back to point 0. You'll be more efficient, you would basically be more knowledgeable, and knowledge is power. Yes, it may take maybe an extra year or 2, but it will be for your benefit. No one can take away what you probably learned in that extra year or 2 from you. So the next tip is, and this is probably for my religious girlies and boys, but pray to God always, in good times and bad times. I used to do it very often, but we used to pray before a lot of exams, and then I noticed that I only prayed to God about school before every exam, which probably wasn't a good thing. As Christians, we are encouraged to pray to God at all times, and not just good times or bad times. And when school became very exhausting for me, I just noticed that I probably wouldn't even pray at all, because in the good times I'd be too excited to pray, and then in the bad times I'd be too exhausted to pray. Try and just pray to Him on a daily. Thank Him for waking you up to be able to be to school. Thank Him for allowing you to go to school, just having the opportunity that some people probably don't, even if it's a short period. And the last but not the least tip, it is okay to not know what you are doing, to not know what your life plan is, to not know what your dream job is, or what subject you even want to take in A-level. We are on a floating rock made of mostly water in the middle of nowhere. You are a 16-year-old, 17-year-old, 18-year-old kid figuring out your way through life as you go. You weren't given a pre-manual. We're figuring it out right now in this moment. So do not pressure yourself. This is your first time living. So yeah, those are all the tips I have for you in this video. I'm really sorry if it felt rushed. I hope everyone has amazing back to school time. I know some people, especially in the US, can you imagine? What do you mean you guys are in school now? Ooh. Those of you who are about to start 6th, I wish you the very best of your 6th journey. If you have any more questions, feel free to comment down below. Thank you for watching this video. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.